our guest tonight, Ed Burton.
But that was the first rule. Use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without.
Many longtime friends in Willits and Mendocino County will miss the unique personality of Ed Burton, who passed away on Thursday, October 21st. Ed was born in Santa Cruz, the fourth child of Robert and Lucy Burton. He grew up there and later attended the University of California, Berkeley, where he earned both bachelor's and master's degrees in science with a specialty in forestry. He served as a radio operator on Guam with the Army Air Corps in World War II, and in 1946, he met and married his beloved wife, Hattie Ogden. In 1950, the couple moved to Willits, where Ed served as a forester for Willits Redwood Products and also taught math and forestry at Willits High School. After World War II, the little town of Willits was suddenly crowded with young men and women just out of the armed forces who came with their families from all over the country to join the job boom in the forestry and logging industry. Ed and Hattie Burton were just two of the many who settled down in new homes on Sherwood Road and raised families. At that time, Sherwood Road was mostly dirt with a little gravel, with a huge rock in the middle at the top of the hill. There was little traffic except for the infrequent logging truck. Kids played football in the road and wandered freely for hours over the meadow and through the wood. Entertainment was neighbors entertaining neighbors. Bridge parties, swimming in the Eel River with the kids in the summer, square dancing nights, and parties at each other's homes. The Burtons enjoyed a full and loving marriage that lasted 60 years, until Hattie's death in 2006. Willits has changed a lot since the 50s, but some of the old-timers are still on Sherwood Road, and some of their children have returned to Willits to settle here, enjoying the place where they were born and raised. The loss of Ed Burton leaves just one more void in the days that were filled with simple pleasures, new births, socializing among friends and neighbors, and working hard in the business of logging in the woods and sawmills to make a living. Ed was unique in that he segued into the science of growing trees and using nature in different ways than the logging business, ways to use and save the forests of this beautiful country. The loss of that mind is a great sorrow to all who know Ed and to the many others who have and will profit from his unique mind. Ed had a lifelong interest in turning waste materials into useful products, particularly ones that would address an environmental problem. He developed a wastewater treatment system which used redwood bark as the media to clean sewage. This system became a successful product and company and was widely used on railroads and ships throughout the world. His 21 patents included ones for debarking logs, improving air quality, as well as many for wastewater treatment. Most recently, he sponsored an inventor's workshop to help other inventors convert their ideas into products. His weekly column in the Willits News, A Better Way, covered science and environmental issues as well as stories about local people, and was a staple that was widely read in the newspaper for 30 years. Ed was an active member of the Willits community. He served on the school board in the 50s, was a member of the Willits Rotary Club for more than 50 years. One of the best loved of his community services was his many years as associate guardian of Job's daughters. He was proud of the large community of friends that he and Hattie enjoyed over the years. Ed was a dedicated father and husband and will be very much missed by his many children and grandchildren. He also leaves behind many nieces and nephews, as well as treasured friends, especially his dear friend and dancing partner, Edith Ciccarelli.
I always had this dream of having a wood-fired power plant. And so I thought, by gosh, I got all this money, I think I'll just go build a wood-fired power plant. So I invented the clean smoke burner, so everything looked great. And I was even on the PG&E Progress. Remember the thing you used to send in the bill? And I'm shaking hands with the vice president of PG&E, and boy, I was a big hero because now they were going to make energy out of wood.
These are some of the thoughts of Claudia Smith-Hill, a friend, neighbor, and fellow Rotarian, as well as those of his longtime friend and working companion, Phil Jergenson.